Issuer South Africa. Period. Republic 1961. Date type circulating commemorative coins. Year 1968. Value 1 cent. 0.01 ZAR equals PKR 0.16. Currency rand 1961. Date composition bronze. Weight 3.0 g. Diameter 19.05 mm. Thickness 1.57 mm. Shape round. Technique milled orientation. Metal alignment number N hashtag 8259. Help references KM hashtag 74.1 Hearn hashtag D23. Available for Swapsy 26. Swap offers available for Swapsy 76. Sale offers. Commemorative issue. The end of Charles Robert Swart's presidency. Obverse. Bust of President Charles Robert Swart. Left, English legend and date to left. Script, Latin. Lettering, South Africa 1968. T.S. Engraver, Tommy Sassine. Reverse. Cape Sparrows below. Denomination. Script, Latin. Lettering 1C. T.S. Engraver, Tommy Sassine. Edge. Readed coarsely. See also bird. Politician 1 cent. Charles Swart. Afrikaans legend. SUID Africa. The 1968 1 cent coin from South Africa is a small yet historically rich piece that tells a fascinating story about the nation's transition, culture, and economy during a significant period of its past. Though tiny in size and low in denomination, this copper coin represents a snapshot of South Africa's political and monetary identity in the late 1960s, a time marked by both national change and global attention. The South African 1 cent coin of 1968 was part of the first decimal coinage series introduced in 1961, when South Africa shifted from the old British-based currency system of pounds, shillings, and pence to the modern decimal system of rands and cents. This change followed the country's move to become a republic in 1961, breaking its last formal ties with the British Commonwealth. The new coins, including the 1 cent, symbolized independence and a fresh national identity. The obverse side of the 1968 1 cent coin features the portrait of Jan van Riebeeck, a key historical figure in South African history. Van Riebeeck was a Dutch colonial administrator who founded Cape Town in 1652. Establishing the first European settlement in South Africa. His image was used on South African coins for many years as a symbol of European heritage and early settlement. Around his portrait, the inscription SUID Africa, South Africa appears, representing both Afrikaans and English, the country's two official languages at the time. The year 1968 is engraved below his portrait. On the reverse side of the coin, the design displays a beautiful illustration of two sparrows perched on a branch. This image, created by the talented artist Elk S. Strong, captures a piece of South Africa's natural beauty and wildlife heritage. The denomination 1C is also clearly visible, marking the coin's value. The use of birds and native wildlife on South African coins has long been a tradition, symbolizing the nation's rich biodiversity and love for its natural environment. The coin was made of bronze, consisting primarily of copper, with small amounts of tin and zinc. It measures about 19 millimeters in diameter and weighs around 3.56 grams. The coin's color is a rich reddish-brown, which darkens over time due to oxidation, giving older examples a deep, antique tone that many collectors find appealing. During the 1960s, South Africa's economy was growing, and its minting of coins was a reflection of that development. The 1 cent coin was widely used for everyday transactions, from buying small household items to public transport fares. In 1968, 1 cent had a modest but real purchasing power, something like a few rand today. However, as inflation increased over the decades, the 1 cent coin gradually lost its use in circulation, and by the early 2000s, it was officially withdrawn from everyday use. From a collector's perspective, the 1968 1 cent coin is not particularly rare, but it holds great historical and nostalgic value. Coins in uncirculated or mint condition are more desirable, especially those that retain their original reddish shine and sharp details. Many numismatists appreciate it as part of the early decimal coinage series that marked a new era for South Africa's monetary system. Beyond its material worth, the 1968 1 cent coin stands as a piece of South African history, reflecting the political atmosphere, cultural identity, and economic transformation of its time. It reminds collectors and historians alike of a period when the country was redefining its national symbols and asserting its independence in the world. Today, holding a 1968 South African 1 cent coin is like holding a piece of the past, a humble but powerful reminder of the stories, people, and events that shaped modern South Africa. Whether preserved in a collection or displayed as a vintage artifact, It continues to connect the present with the rich legacy of a nation's journey through time.